you noticed that toys seem to be getting bigger lately? And that the boxes are sometimes more fun than the toys themselves. In the long run, it's not the size of the toy that counts, but how much fun you get out of it. When you look at it that way, a box of Crayola crayons is a giant among toys.
It's time to start. Come on, let's go.
Turk, calm down. You'll rip your label. Let our friends finish finding their seats first.
Oh, right. Kind of like when we pick our spot in the crayon box.
Exactly. Welcome, everyone.
Nice to see you.
Hi, everyone. We're Crayola Crayons. That's Turquoise, my true blue buddy. You can call him Turk. And
That's Scarlet. She's the sharpest crayon I know.
You know, crayons like us have an important job to do.
We help make your creations super colorful.
And with so many colors to choose from, the possibilities are endless. What's your favorite color? Everything. Mine's cornflower. You know, Turk and I come from a really big family. Since 1903, Crayola has made over 600 different shades of crayons. That's a lot of cousins.
Granny Smith Apple holds the best family reunions.
And Turk, did you know that out of America's top 10 favorite Crayola crayon colors, 6 of them are shades of blue, like you?
Oh, you're turning me brick red.
Today, I'm showing Turk where Crayola crayons come from, and we want to show you too. You'll see how crayons get molded, inspected, labeled, and packaged. We'll get some help from a friend.
Our friend is an expert on making crayons. A real, live crayonologist.
Before you got here, the crayonologist poured hot wax on the molding table. We're waiting for it to cool, and it should be ready just about... Ooh, I think our friend is coming.
Hey, Scarlet. Hey, Turk. I'm back. I just love that good old Crayola crayon smell. Oh, you brought some friends. Great.
Hey, everybody. Let's say hi.
Hi, everyone. My name is Angel. I just got back from the Crayola Crayon Factory over in Easton, Pennsylvania, right here in the USA. We make the Crayola crayons that are used all over the world. In fact, our factory makes over 2.5 billion crayons every year. If you took those crayons and laid them all end to end, you could circle the globe almost 6 times. Wow.
Jazzberry Jam! That's a lot of crayon!
It is, and we'll talk about how we make those crayons right here today using these machines. Now, this type of equipment dates back to the early 1900s, but Crayola still uses some of them in their factory today. Now, Scarlet, Turk, and I cannot wait to show you the things we do to make sure every new Crayola crayon is safe, strong, and super duper special. We're going to start right over here at the flatbed molding table where we already have some wax cooling and hardening in that mold. Now, Crayola crayons are still made based off of a formula that dates all the way back to 1903. We begin with a non-toxic paraffin wax, which then gets added to high-quality clay. And then we add in lots and lots of different colors called pigments. Today we're going to be working with the red pigment, just like you, Scarlet. Does that sound okay to you?
And some of the same pigments used to make Crayola crayons are used in everyday things.
Like what?
Like yellow school buses and red fire engines.
Razzmatazz! Is the wax ready now?
Yep, I can tell because the wax shrank a little bit in the mold while it was cooling. Now that shrinking creates a small hollow spot in the middle of the crayon, which actually makes them a whole lot stronger. Tough crowd. Thank you for the one
hollow
laugh.
inside? I can't see. I think I need an X-ray machine.
You are jumping ahead, Turk. At the factory, all crayons will go through an X-ray machine and a metal detector. But at the very end, to make sure that there's nothing in them that shouldn't be. What's that, Scarlett? Can you explain to everyone?
Check this out. This is an X-ray of me and Cousin Brown. He has a lot more pigments in his color, so he shows up a lot darker.
Makes sense.
Cool. So where are the newborn crayons down there? Are they hiding?
Kind of. I just have to get this wax shell off the top to find them. Now, when Crayola crayons were first made, workers like me had to scrape all this goopy wax off by hand. Now, we usually have a handy machine that does it for us, but between you and me, she took an early spring break and she does not want to work. I get it.
How do we get them out?
That collection tray lifts them out of the table.
1, 2, 3, 4. Screaming green! That's too many holes to count.
This collection tray has 1,200 holes in it. Now, to get crayons out of this machine, we would just line up the holes in the table with the holes in the tray like this and...
When I count to 3, let's all shout, "Happy birthday" to the newborns. Ready?
Come on, everybody.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! Now each hole has a brand new crayon.
More or
And
less.
look, they're already sharp.
Excellent observation, Scarlett. The sharpened tip of a Crayola crayon happens during that molding process. You can all take a closer look while I bring this tray to the front of the room. You can come up to see, you can touch, but we don't want to take out. They're not quite ready to receive their colors just yet.
Oh, no, put it back.
They're not ready to meet people just yet. Can you imagine if you had a box of 1,200 crayons? Well, you'll get one at the end of the show.
Magic mint. That number on the wall just went up.
Oh, that number is the total number of Crayola crayons that have been made to date. My friends must be hard at work back at the factory. I'm going to set these newborns down and I'll talk you through how we would refill that molding table if she wasn't on vacation. I wish I was on vacation.
I don't mean to be yellow, but that looks steamier than hot magenta.
You're on vacation too? Where's the
To
memo?
make a Crayola crayon, they have to heat the wax all the way up to around 200 degrees.
Mango tango. That is hot.
That's very hot, Turk. Now, if we were going to refill that molding table, we would get super hot wax out of this vat and pour it into that mold with a bucket, and then ice cold water would fill in around all those holes to help cool and harden all that new crayon wax.
Blizzard blue. Our newborns aren't dressed yet. They're probably freezing after getting that ice water poured on them.
Let's go check on them.
They're doing fine, Turk, but they're not quite ready to receive their labels just yet. First, we need to take them out of this tray.
What's this part called?
I think they call it dumping out the crayons.
Now, every new Crayola crayon is inspected by a real person just like me. We take out any crayons that aren't perfect, and then we get to do some coloring.
You do?
Sure, we have to make sure the new crayons don't just look perfect. We need to test their strength and their colors too. Oh, and we want to make sure that they don't flake.
Because no one likes a flaky
So
crayon.
we'll take these broken ones out.
What happens to those poor little guys?
Don't be blue, Turk. They get to go back into the wax and try again.
Now are the crayons ready to get dressed?
Yep, our newborns over here have already passed with flying colors. Those newborn crayons are right here in this hopper, and this bin in the middle has all of our labels. Did you know, even though we make only 200 shades of Crayola crayon, we only use 13 different label colors, that's all.
It makes getting dressed as easy as cherry pie. I always just pick the red label.
And you always look marvelous.
Aww, thanks.
We use a special kind of non-toxic glue for those crayon labels. It's made out of just cornstarch and water. Now when we turn this machine on over here, this drum in the middle gets covered in lots of sticky icky glue, and those newborn crayons are guided from the hopper down the chute, and onto the golden wheel.
Down the slide, guys. Woo!
Just like that. This right here is called the tucker. When a crayon goes onto that golden wheel, a label folds over the top, and then the tucker tucks the crayon into the label.
Oh, so close.
Don't they?
Crayola labels are comfy, but they also make us super strong. Our labels are wrapped around us 2 times.
And don't forget, they make great name
I
tags.
should do that.
We Crayola crayons do get pretty great names. Crayola even has contests to let kids help pick the names for new colors.
That's true.
They've come up with the best names, like Tim the Wolf.
And mac and cheese.
This machine can label 60 crayons every minute. We've slowed it down just a bit so you can get a better look at how it works. But at the factory, this machine can go even faster. It can label 180 crayons every minute.
Well, they're all dressed. Time to get these guys a cool new ride.
Actually, I just need 1 more minute, Scarlett. It is always a good idea to clean up after every art project. If I take the time now to properly clean and shut down this machine, it'll be ready for us to use the next time that we need to use it. All set and ready for packaging. This is our packaging machine right over here. It's gonna put 4 Crayola crayons into a box. Now each of these dispensers has our newly wrapped newborn crayons in them. When the machine turns down, they'll fall onto these wheels underneath. And then they'll fall into the belt with all the other crayons.
Where are all the boxes?
The boxes are over there, in that stacker.
This machine is gonna pull those empty boxes out and then open them up. And then this plunger right here will push those 4 crayons into the bottom of the box. Then the machine is gonna close up all those little flaps on the box, and then ta-da! They are all safe and sound inside like a little birthday present.
What happens if someone gets left behind and the box isn't full?
Great concern, Turk. There's a really cool light sensor that counts the number of crayons to make sure that the right amount goes in every single box. If any crayons are missing, it just doesn't pack that batch. But for the rest of the newborn crayons, it's the end of the line. They're all ready to leave the factory, and you, my friends, just learned how we make new Crayola crayons!
Well, it looks like our new friends are all ready to head out into the wild blue yonder, too.
Wait, there's one more thing these crayons need.
I didn't do anything.
Well, let's see. They've been molded, inspected, labeled, and packaged. What's left?
Carry the wood.
They need you to take them out and use them. They can't add color to the world without your brightest ideas.
That's right. Hey, everyone. We want you to be creative and have some fun.
Yeah, and thanks everyone. Thank you too for showing us how you do your job. Hey, let's say a big thank you to our guests at the factory. Thank you.
I'm tickled pink to be here. Everyone, please exit out of those yellow doors to your left, and I'll give you each your very own brand new Crayola crayon. Colorful, strong, and of course non-toxic.
Bye. Take good care of our friends.
See you soon.
Thanks for coming to see our true colors.
I know for sure. Great.
Mas são temas legais. Olha, agora eu peguei o jeito.